points, data models, and overall structure of your API to ensure they are clear and maintainable?
So for maintaining perspective, we mainly publish the model to the client and all the other who is the consumer of that particular API, and then after they reply that it is all okay, then we can start integrating with that and start publishing with the API.
That's a good approach to ensure alignment with consumers. Beyond publishing the model, how do you handle versioning of your APIs? And what strategies do you employ to ensure backward compatibility when making changes to your microservices?
So for the versioning, we use mainly like V1, V2 versioning. For the backward compatibility, like we mainly use the deprecated approach. So after like 2-3 upversion, we mainly deprecated our old API, and then for like after 5 upversion, we try to like remove the older API.
That's a clear strategy for versioning and deprecation. Now let's move on to the next topic. Can you tell us about a time when you took ownership of a service lifecycle from development to incident response? What challenges did you face and how did you overcome them?
No, I don't have any idea on that.
That's perfectly fine. Let's move on to the next question then. Imagine you need to improve the reliability of a microservice. What strategies would you use to implement health checks, retries, and circuit breakers?
For health check, retries, and circuit breaker, I don't have that much idea on that. Can you explain like what is that? I don't have idea.
Certainly. Health checks are automated checks to determine if a service is running and responsive. Retries involve automatically reattempting a failed operation. And circuit breakers are a design pattern to prevent a system from repeatedly trying to execute an operation that is likely to fail, thus saving resources and preventing cascading failures. Given these definitions, how might you approach implementing these concepts to improve the reliability of a microservice?
So given this concept, like we would firstly add the retry for like any microservice that is like down for that can be down, and if after retries that also not up, then we can take that microservice as down and go up for that. And for the circuit breaker approach, I am not that much familiar of that. We can think of it.
That's a good start with retries. So circuit breakers, they essentially act as a protective mechanism. If a service consistently fails, the circuit breaker opens, preventing further requests from being sent to that failing service for a period. This allows the failing service to recover without being overwhelmed by continuous requests. Considering this, how do you approach building and maintaining Docker images, and what are some best practices you follow to ensure security and efficiency?
I don't have idea.
No problem at all. Let's move on to the final question then. Describe a situation where you collaborated with a team to integrate messaging systems like Kafka, RabbitMQ into a microservices architecture. What was your role and what was the outcome?
I don't have built any kind of image with the Docker.
Thank you for clarifying. It seems there might have been a misunderstanding. My last question was about your experience with integrating messaging systems like Kafka or RabbitMQ, not about building Docker images. Could you please share your experience with integrating messaging systems like Kafka or RabbitMQ into a microservices architecture? What was your role in such a project and what was the outcome?
No, I have never integrated that kind of messaging system in a service.